I never thought in a million years I'd be making a Western. I went and watched Cowboys and Aliens. I was like, gosh, I want to make a Western. Why am I not making a Western right now? We are just starting our trip to South Dakota to shoot the Western. I have my cowboy hat, my missing tooth, and Steve Fennig.
I need a hat. Yeah. Look at my hat.
I do not know. I always speak like Arnold when we are doing the Western.
Because Arnold is a cowboy.
Yeah.
I think it was a good chance to start out doing my first film, longer than a 2-second something or other. So I wanted to get on board with that.
Does that mean we're there?
Yeah, almost there. 5 hours, then we'll be there.
This is the first project that I traveled for, like really traveled for. And the first film that I had to get a film permit for as well. Since the Badlands is a national park, you have to jump through all the hoops so you don't get in trouble. Which is funny because we did have some rangers come by one day. And hey, what's going on here? I know that people, they dig up fossils around here. It's like, oh, we have film permit. And then they're just like, oh, okay. And they just walk away. So it was fun having that power.
We have Steve cutting off Jarrod's dicky right here.
Careful!
What do you mean? I'm doing it perfect.
It's small. So it's a tiny dicky.
Okay, so we are on our way into the 1880s town.
1880s town. I think my favorite part about 1880s town, besides the sarsaparilla, was the carriage driver. I didn't get his name, but the guy with all the one-liners, because I can relate to that. With all my corny jokes and one-liners, he was entertaining, I thought.
Now, 2 dogs.
Dan's trying to filthy up his costume to make it look more authentic here.
Oh, well, I've worked with Dan for years. We've done how many movies together, and I mean, he's one of those people that I can just trust that, he'll come through for me.
This looks like crap.
Really guerrilla style. It's really guerrilla filmmaking experience, 4 people go out in the middle of the desert and just make a movie. It's really weird.
This was the first time that I worked with Steve. So it was a little bit different. He didn't know about hitting your mark and stuff like that. I think that was kind of a big awakening for him to realize just how much really goes into even a short film.
Rebecca was a lot of fun. She was toughing it out, carrying everything with the rest of us and walking up the same steep slopes. And
we hiked about half a mile off the road, 3/4 of a mile, maybe a mile. No, probably a mile, maybe 3/4. But carried a lot of shit. Besides the heat and getting sunburned, I guess just the exciting part is being able to have a Western movie.
It'll get me sweating a little bit. Okay. I should have done that before the rope. The name Wade came from this movie called Charo. It's a Elvis Presley Western, and his last name is Wade. And the Harrison is, it comes from one of my favorite actors, Harrison Ford.
Sure.
So I just kind of swapped it around, Wade will be the first name, and then Harrison will be the last.
Tell me what you gonna done. I got to know.
My little homage to Clint Eastwood, the I gots to know line.
Sure.
I got to.
Dan was like, what the heck is this? I don't understand why do you have me say this. It's my homage to Clint Eastwood. It's from what? It's from Dirty Harry.
What'd you do? Rob bank?
Yeah,
I know it.
It was fun. Afterwards, it was kind of a pain in the ass while we were doing it.
Well, I kept you alive for good company and so I didn't have to carry your ass.
Some water. I'm always so critical of my performance.
Sure.
I just sit there and I tear myself apart I could have done this. I should have done that.
But while I was off saving our people against the rednecks.
Saving our people from.
It was weird because Dan, when he comes in, he's like, I reckon you're and he's got that kind of southern cowboy twang thing going on. It's I didn't think that it would work for the Harrison brothers because their characters are not comedic in any way.
tapping into emotions, I think, was tough too. I'll have to work on that a little bit. I have to turn you in.
I have to turn you in, Wade. Look at my
Do you want to say Wade?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm surprised nobody fell harder than they did.
There was this one take where Steve and I were coming down this mountain, and I told Steve, hey, come up to the spot here, and then I'm going to go over here, and then he kind of like wanders off. And I'm like, hey, where are you going? And then as I was saying this, like I kind of slip, and I catch myself, but I catch myself on a cactus. It's right there. That's what was hiding.
It was hiding
It came out of his hand, right?
My whole hand was
There.
covered in cactus because I tripped. That never happens.
Yeah, Jarrod never falls except today.
Never falls. So I
On a
had
cactus.
had my elbow here, and I caught myself in just one cactus in the middle of this like freaking rock. Boom! Pulling them all out, and Rebecca was like, "We need to get back. We got to get you first." I was like, "No, we need to keep filming." Well, every director wants to be in a helicopter and get that helicopter shot, and I've never been able to do that before. And it was available for the tourists, to the Badlands, and I'm like, okay, how much is this going to cost?
Sure.
We go and check it out. It's $50 for 5 minutes. I thought that was doable. So, I can get a few shots in 5 minutes, and that's all you really need.
Mom, like, when it makes that sound.
The prairie dogs were a lot of fun. We tried to get shots of the wild prairie dogs so I could get the Badlands in the background.
Sure.
But they weren't coming out so much, so we had to go to this other like prairie dog farm thing where they just come right up to you, and that was the only way I could get a shot.
We stopped, I think, both on the way in and the way out to see some prairie dogs, which was kind of entertaining. They burrow up through the parking lot, and there's also a gigantic statue, so it was a lot of fun to see. Yeah, but those little bastards come right up to you. I mean, I had some peanuts. But you can't feed them salted peanuts. You got to feed them the unsalted.
They're the coolest one in here, yeah.
They'll take them right out of your hands. Yeah, they'll just get right up there.
But yeah, those wild ones, man, they'd be all out and like, let's go get a shot, and then they'd all go away. So
Sure.
I mean, we got to see the sights, but most of the time we were working in them, and we could just look around while we were in misery and heat. So it's just like, oh, wow, like a mountain. I'm really hot. Does somebody have any water?
we are done in South Dakota.
Woohoo!
See you later, South Dakota.
No more cacti.
I'm kind of bleeding.
Is that the cactus hand?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it is.
I'd like to work on more projects soon. Hopefully I can make a little more progress in my my acting. And
No, I'm glad I'm not just, doing the same old every day. I'm glad to be able to do something interesting and different in my life, because I get bored easily.
Well, I'm really proud of this film, and I hope that everybody else is glad to be a part of it.
yeah,